gamers, we like games. We play games because we're gamers. We've got jobs, we've got lives. This is our hobby. Wait, what? Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is SuperLute Multi-Platform Monarchy. Welcome back to Astroneer. I clicked on something. Today we're going to be trying to work on getting the next thing. Which in this case is going to be the graphene to make... No, not diamond. Making graphene to make something. I might as well go grab some of the gases too. I want to make steel. Actually, I think I already made steel. That's right. I made steel and I made silicone. So I'll make titanium alloy to show you guys. Actually, no, I want to make the nanocarbon alloy, which requires steel and titanium alloy. Titanium alloy requires the graphene and titanium. I have titanium, but I do not have graphene. I don't think I have nitrogen, so I'm going to go ahead and start working on getting the graphene, which requires hydrazine, so I'm going to have to hunt some of that down. So I got hydrogen right here, but I need nitrogen, so let's go over to the air station, and we're gonna get some nitrogen. Okay, what do we got? Hydrogen, argon, methane, nitrogen, 100 ppm. Okay, so we're gonna get some nitrogen going. I got methane all over the place, like everywhere. Next windstorm is probably going to go flying away. Oh well. Wow, that happened fast. Okay, so I need to get hydrazine. Which means I need a seat. Which means I'm stealing one from the shuttle. Okay, let's go find some hydrazine. I turned off the light instead of getting in the car. And I will be back when I can make some titanium alloy. I'll see you then, folks. Okay, we have some hydrazine. We're going to go ahead and make the next thing I need to make, which is the titanium alloy. Wait, no, I need to make graphene before I make that. Where's the graphene at? There it is. I've had graphite on my bag for like 3 episodes. I just haven't pulled it off yet. But now I am. I loved how they went in the opposite direction. Did you folks see that? Okay, so this is graphene. Pretty straightforward. Now we're gonna go ahead and make silicone. We've already got steel. We're gonna go ahead and make titanium alloy. Now this one's kind of cool looking. It's also very, very useful because it's used in a lot of like ship parts. It's used for like the large shuttle and the habitat. And I have not made a habitat at all this time because it requires this stuff, and this stuff's not exactly easy to procure. So the next thing we're gonna make, because honestly I've never made this before, is gonna be nanocarbon alloy. Now it requires helium, which I think is still sitting on tundra. So we're gonna be back. So I gotta go fly out to tundra, and that takes like 40 minutes because I have to wait for the orbit cycle. Anyway, I'll be back. Okay, I'm gonna jump to tundra as fast as I can. Hope I can grab the helium and jump back into orbit before the planet gets too far away from Terran. Unless I have to sit in orbit around this planet for half a year before I can actually land. Okay, good. There's my spot. We're gonna land. Pick up some helium real quick and head back out. We're landing out in the middle of the mountains here. I would drop the solar panel off, but I don't want to be here long. So we're just gonna leave that on the back of the shuttle for now. Just have to get to the actual base. Get to the air compressor, which I think has an, oh yes, it has. Oh, I was collecting methane. Why was I collecting methane here? I wanted to collect hydrogen. Okay, let's see. That's not what I want. Oh, here's the helium. didn't mean to pick up that tether. Let's get off this rock. Head back to Terran. There's the shuttle. We're gonna launch off of here. I got 2 tanks of helium. The other one's still going. See, Terran's still in orbit. We're gonna launch before it gets out of range. We'll still have to jump to radiated, which won't be that long of a wait. Just have to get back into orbit. There's Terran right there. Well, that was a quick jump. Alright folks, I'm going to basically go to Terran and then I'm going to jump to radiated. I need to go grab the sulfur off of radiated. I think I need sulfur for the explosive powder which is necessary to make the firework. Well, we will see. Time will tell. I'm going to go ahead and jump to when I go to radiated. So we're just going to come to this one. And there should be some sulfur waiting for me. Should. Okay, yeah, we got some sulfur sitting here. That's way more than I need. I'll leave that here for now. Put this back on. And we're gonna take off now. Don't know why I turned that back off. I'm not gonna be using it, but why the heck not? Alright, so we're gonna head back to Terran as soon as possible. We're not in orbital range yet, but we will be shortly. Yeah, as fast as radiated rotates, doesn't take long to get back into range. Meanwhile, Tundra takes forever. When I first played this game, I didn't realize how long Tundra took, and I was so irritated that I couldn't reach it because I was halfway across the system. And this shuttle can only perform interplanetary jumps. It can't perform system-wide jumps. So, yeah, I think that's actually all the other resources I need. Those are the only 2 resources I can't really get on Terran. Well, the 3 resources. The other 3 can be collected here. That's the argon, hydrogen, and nitrogen can all be collected on Terran. I need to go to other planets to get methane, sulfur, and helium. And I have those 3 resources. I have methane, I have sulfur, and I have helium. Lots of methane. So here, we're gonna send one of these hydrogens into orbit. Grab a helium. And we're gonna grab a helium. And I'm not sure where I'm gonna put this helium. I think I'm just gonna slap it on the thing because I need it anyway, I think. See, titanium alloy, steel. Ooh, steel's icon is purple. I like it. Titanium alloy is green. Alright, let's see what this sucker looks like. We are making the carbon nanotubules, or whatever the hell they are. Nanocarbon steel, I think is what it's called. Nanocarbon alloy, composite resource. This stuff's expensive. It's not even used for anything. Ain't that pretty. Look at that. We're gonna dump that in the resource bin. Ain't that a kick in the teeth? It's just a, I just ran around my entire base. That's kind of cool though. The silicone's actually used for something. See what uses the sulfur? It's the explosive powder, right? Let's see what that takes. I know it takes the sulfur. I think it also takes carbon. So we made that. We made that. We've made that. We're gonna make this. I made the silicone. I think the only thing I haven't made is the diamond at this point. diamond. Oh, and tungsten carbide. That must be... I don't think I've made that. Aluminum alloy. Yeah. Plastic, rubber. You make those a lot. So we're gonna go ahead and make the explosive powder. Requires carbon and sulfur. Okay. I think that the explosive powder is necessary to make the dynamite and the firework. Okay, what do I need? I need carbon, which means I need organic. 2 organic to be precise. There's 1. There's 2. Alright, y'all don't want to watch this process. I'll be back. Alright, I burned up some carbon. And we're going to see what this looks like. I'm going to expect it's going to look like the hydrazine orb. Or the quartz orb. Except it's going to be black. So let's see. This is the quartz orb. Let's get a look. Oh, it's orange. Yeah, it's a little too dark for Brian, but, you know, it's orange. It's a shade of orange. I think the sulfur is actually closer to his favorite color. Anyway, let's see what else is on the list. Not much left, honestly. I made that, which is used for the fireworks. Silicone, we made that. Hydrogen, we made a lot of that. I'm tempted to make the diamond. It's just, it's kind of a butt. You have to make graphene twice over. Tungsten carbide. The small shuttle take that? I feel like we've already made that. Let me see. Vehicle bay will tell me. Oh, apparently I haven't learned. Oh, I can only make it because it's there. You know, I'll have to check my catalog then. Aluminum alloy, titanium alloy. Yeah, I've already made aluminum alloy, but I haven't made tungsten carbide. Because I theorized it is used in the drill, which I haven't really bothered to learn. Do I have any tungsten here? No. Well, I've set out to make all this stuff, so I'm going to need to find some tungsten, which means I guess I'm going to the moon, folks. But before I do that, I need to get more hydrazine. Like, you know, going into orbit and then running out of fuel on the moon. Alright, so I will be back and I'll go ahead and make the, what am I making this time? Making graphene. I'll make the tungsten carbide. Okay. So, yeah, I'll be back. So I'm back from the moon. I was expecting to be mining tungsten, but I found 2 wolframites just kind of... Okay, guys, settle down. I found 2 wolframites just kind of hanging out. Like, one was on a crashed ship and the other was on a ruined base. So yeah, no, I didn't have to look very far to find it. It's just surprising when all things are considered. We're gonna go ahead and pop that on here. I found some power cells while I was out there too, so we're gonna feed that into the base power supply. And a battery as well. I found all kinds of stuff on the moon, folks. It's kind of cluttered up there, actually. That's all I'm looking for. Tungsten. And carbon, which I burned earlier. Okay, let's make this tungsten carbide. Let's see what this looks like. Fortunately, it doesn't require a gas for its processing. So we're supposed to be able to acquire this pretty early on with whatever it's used for. Huh. Kind of looks like the steel. It's just a lighter orange and its icon is interesting. Okay. Let's see, I'm curious what uses tungsten carbide. Titanium, silicone, and steel. Okay, that's where steel is used. Okay. That uses aluminum alloy. Okay. That uses regular old iron. Iron and resin. Oh, that's complicated. Titanium alloy. This uses rubber and aluminum alloy. I'm gonna go for a tier 3 item. A few of these I haven't learned. Let's see. This requires compound. Oh, there's the tungsten carbide. Large shredder. Small shredder probably requires it too. No, it just requires iron. This requires titanium alloy and graphene. Now, I haven't really needed a drop ship. I've just been kind of getting along. The drill also takes tungsten carbide and ceramic. These guys are always interesting. The hydrogen thruster is fun. You can put this on the back of a medium vehicle and you can turn it into a fucking rocket. Again, I'm not really going to mess around with that because that's just kind of... that's for dicking around. I'm just showing you guys the resources, and then we're going to be done until Astroneer actually gets finished with alpha release. So, yeah, now let's see. One more thing to make. Good old-fashioned diamond. Let's see, where is that? There it is. Diamond. I thought it would take an atmospheric resource, but it doesn't. So there's a bunch of things you can make in this game, and it is just, it is mind-boggling. And there's stuff you can get, and there's stuff you can't. So let's take a look at what we got so far. I'm also gonna make a nice flat area to display these things on. Okay, so we have our diamond, and we have several other resources buried in here. I'm gonna pull them out. Silicone. And we're going to check these out for the end bit here. Tungsten carbide. Nanocarbon alloy. Let's see what else we got in here. We got explosive powder. This game is getting so many resources, it's getting ridiculous. And these are just the things I've made. So now we also have, let's grab one that has... I keep grabbing the ones that have one missing from them. And there's some gas resources that we collected recently. So there are a whole bunch of things here. And a lot of these I've already used one off of them. Or most of it. Let's grab one. These gas resources are interesting because, honestly, they look so weird, but what that bounce off of? I think it bounced off the hydrogen. So we have one more resource we're missing: methane, argon, sulfur. I don't think I've thrown any helium in here yet. Let's grab a helium. It's over here somewhere, I think. Yeah. Here's a helium. Or was that methane? Folks, I think I just had a brain fart. Yeah, it's methane. There's methane all over the place. System error, is your favorite color blue? So I don't think that all these resources are always the color that they are. Oh, and there's one more gaseous resource I am probably forgetting. If I can get a hold of it. Good old-fashioned nitrogen. Good old case of the bins, right? So now we have 6 new atmospheric gas resources. We have 2 new composite resources. This is like 5 composite resources. This is 1. So that's like 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 easily, 17, plus our 6 new gaseous components on top of our usual oxygen. Man, that tank looks fat when you put it on the ground like that. Whee! But no, look at this. All these different resources you can gather. We're just gonna pop that back where it goes. But nah, this has been crazy, folks. And then there's also, you know, new raw resources like the iron and the tungsten and the zinc. And oh my gosh, just look at this. This is getting crazy. I haven't even pulled everything out yet. Just all the stuff I've been keeping around. That's more tungsten. We already pulled one of those out. But nah, man, folks, this game is just... If you like crafting stuff, this is your game. If you like traveling around and exploring strange worlds with new stuff, this is your game. Just... If I don't want to play it more than once. But yeah, no, look at all this stuff. And I haven't even made everything. I'm kind of too lazy to make everything. I just want to make some of the more rare stuff, like the diamond and the silicone and the tungsten carbide and the nanocarbon alloy. I don't even think that's used for anything yet. Nah, folks, this is crazy. This is SuperLute multi-platform monarchy with my pile of resources. I'll see y'all later.